Years and Kamabuhay. Welcome again to another history edition of my vlog today. I am your teacher vlogger, teacher being retired teacher, Erlinda Bing Basilio Rigdon. This is about updates on Philippine history. First, I would like to discuss on about Magellan discovered the Philippines. No, it's not. Why? Because before Magellan reached the Philippines, there are already our ancestors, our forefathers, like the Itas and the Malays here, who first have their settlement in the Philippines. So the proper word is Magellan rediscovered the Philippines. Number two, according to the Americans, their policy during their colonization in the Philippines, that was so many years ago, 48 years colonization. After the Spanish period, 1565 to 1898, that was Spanish period. Then 1898 up to 1945, the Americans again came to occupy us. But for the record, it's 1946, 1898, then 1946. So if we're going to solve, I think that is 48 years. 1898, and it ended on 1946, but 1942 to 1945, the Japanese colonized us also. So that's it. Their program is about benevolent assimilation. What is this benevolent assimilation? According to them, the Americans are coming is not to colonize you, but as in a friendly manner. We came here in the Philippines as friends. That's the policy or the answer of the Americans during the colonization time. Okay, so it's not true. Third, the American point of view, which is called the white man's burden. According to them, their coming is to help us. They have their burden on the shoulders to civilize us. But no, that's a lie. That's not true. Why? In as much as before the coming of the Spaniards, the Americans, we have already our own civilization. What is civilization? Civilization, there are three basic marking points. We have the discovery of system of writing, the increase of population, and the establishment of cities, and so many others like technology, the arts, singing, the alphabets, transportation, communication, infrastructure, engineering, buildings, science, and of course the dance, our music, our poem, everything that is not already simple is a civilization. Civilization is defined as a way of life which is modern, or it is already new. Okay, compared with culture, the culture is way of life embracing the simple and the modern way of life. But the way we have now, our way of life, like having our toothpaste, having our perfume, having our, like this, our new dress, fashion, that is still a culture. In as much as culture embraces the way of life, the people, that is old and the modern one, or the simple to the complicated, complex one. But civilization, it only embraces way of life that is modern or new. So therefore, civilization, all of this this civilization, this is a comparison. all civilization or kabiasnan is still culture, but not all culture is civilization. In as much as there are culture that is super simple only or super payak. Okay, so this we have what are the evidences that we have already our own way of life. We have our own alphabet, the Alibata. We have also our own clothing. For the female, we have the saya or the patanchong skirt. And for the boys, the male, before the colonization happened, we have their kangan or kangan. That is somewhat like a chaliko, but it is really sleeveless, and the bahag. So what are the other indication? We have our own government. Yeah, that time before the coming of the Spaniards and Americans, we have the dato system. Remember that we have our own way of governance. So it's wrong that the Americans and the Spaniards will tell us that we are really the uncivilized people, because uncivilized that or those who are not living in a civilization are barbaric, barbaros, meaning living like the animals. So that is the latest update in history. The white man's burden is really no, no, no. And we like to correct that there are still Filipinos accepting that the Americans, the coming of the Spaniards, the Americans, they justify their coming to colonize us as really to give us, to teach us civilization. So meaning we are not civilized according to them. We are barbaric. We are savage people, living like an animals, which is not really a reality. We have our own food, everything. We have our baikobo, our houses. So that is also civilization. In as much as anything that is modern, that is civilization. In the past, they are only living in the cave. Okay, so the definition of civilization, way of life that is modern or new. Okay, so we have so many examples of this, not only about the system of writing, the arts, if there's an increase of population and creation of cities, so many others like modern medicine. Of course, all of these discoveries that were made by us in our present time. So this is really civilization. So we not accept that we don't have our own civilization. Those are the updates that I've enumerated, but I will be talking more of other details with these updates of Philippine history. I've listed some more here. Like we have also, it is known as in Philippine history book that the revolution, there are two phases, first phase and second phase. I refuse to agree that there was no stopping of the revolution. Why? Inasmuch as when Emilio Aguinaldo surrendered to the Americans, there is a hidden agenda of Emilio Aguinaldo. The money that was given, Emilio Aguinaldo purchased that for arms, ammunition, to be ready again for the next fight against the colonizers. But although the armed conflict was really in a low profile at that time, still there was no stopping of their demands to have this freedom from the colonizer. So there is no such phase 1 and phase 2 of the revolution. I disagree with that. Okay, and another updates, of course, let me add that Emilio Aguinaldo was known as also as in some books a traitor. No, that he pleads allegiance to the American government. Remember that? That his location was discovered because of that letter that was sent to his friend, and it was able to get into the hands of the Americans. So they pretended going there, and the Macabebe scouts, that that was the reinforcement. The letter of Aguinaldo is asking for reinforcement with their other groups of revolutionists, but it reached the American hands. So when the American troops went to the location of the hiding place of Aguinaldo, Aguinaldo was thinking that it was their co-revolutionists, but it was already the Americans. Therefore, he was forced to pledge allegiance to Americans. So that's the background. Okay, and I would like also to correct on, there are books also which especially the grade 8 textbook, which says that mabuhanging desierto. We do not need to put mabuhangin or sandy desert, in as much as all desierto or desert are mabuhangin. Lahat ng desierto ay may mabuhangin. So, redundancy. Actually, I have a friend before who really invited me to join he recommended me to Rick's Publishing House, that if I will retire, he will help me to be one of those who are considered as will be editing the textbooks now, for reason that there are many corrections that we have to make. Just like in one values textbook, which says that the school is the first really institution that will shape the child. No, it's the family. Okay, we learn that from the family. So these are my updates on Philippine history, and I wasn't able to make it to the Rick's Publishing House with a big salary because I'm not expert on computer, and most of the job is about online, so that's the reason. Anyway, I'm just happy with this right now. So these are my for the today, my updates about Philippine history, breaking updates in the eyes of the retired teacher, 42 teaching years in the service of Filipino learners. So I hope I have shared something good to my viewers and everyone. Until my next vlog about Philippine history, for more updates, strengthening the Philippine history in contemporary time. Thank you everyone, kamabuhay, kamabuhayers, for joining me in my vlog today. Until my next vlog. Don't forget, like, share, comment my YouTube Mabuhay channel, my Reels, and my Facebook account. Thank you, kamabuhay, kamabuhayers. Anyone on Facebook, viewers, followers, Facebook friends. Don't forget, if there is no picture or video, it did not happen. And what you have done is not excellent, you have done nothing. God is good all the time. Live and alive here in Davao City, your retired teacher, teacher blogger, teacher being Arinda being Basilio Rendon. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for watching me. Mabuhay, kamabuhay, and kamabuhayers. Thank you everyone. Until my next vlog. Thank you, mabuhay, and good morning in the afternoon. Yeah, good morning in the afternoon. Which means, the meaning of that is, new hope, new life, and new beginning. And mabuhay is long life, health, and prosperity. Mabuhay until my next vlog. Signing off. Retired teacher, teacher being Arena being Basilio Rendon. Mabuhay! Thank you!